Alright, man. So, like, this is gonna be a video game vlog. I do not know how long this is going to be. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing today. And I'm barely getting it together. And yes, we're back in my room. It's been a little bit since I last recorded in my room. It'll be a bit before I record in there again. Because I'm going back to Philadelphia Monday. And I will be in Philadelphia probably for the duration of November. I don't even know, but we'll see. We'll have to play stuff by ear. I got to finish up my medical crap up there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to leave my bed, and I don't want to leave my dog. Is like right there. I don't want to leave my dog. Dog, say hi. She's saying hi. So I don't want to leave my dog, but I have to leave my doggo. Doggo. So yeah, we gotta go back to Philly. But yeah, that's the update, and yes, say hello and goodbye to this room. So, let me talk about, since this is a video game vlog, I wanted to do a mini review for The Beast Inside, because I did watch The Beast Inside. I want to do The Beast Inside, some random game that I watched. It was, oh my god. Hold on, let me pause real quick, find out what to do, because it was random. Hang on. Okay, it was called Interactivity, the interactive experience. I watched Noxon play that. It's a weird game. I'll get into that in a little bit. And I want to talk about some other weird game called Centralia that I watched Noxon play. I watched Noxon play all of these. Survival Horror Network is just now getting to. He did do The Beast Inside, and it's in 2 parts, and they're 2 long parts. And I was going to watch it, but then I got sidetracked because he had Song of Horror, and I wanted to see if he could do better on Song of Horror. He got Sophie killed at the end of the first part. I'm like, oh, god damn it. So, yeah, like, okay. So he's playing with the black man, but he only had the first part of Song of Horror up, and I was like, oh, I thought I was watching part 2. I don't know what I was doing. I think what it was is I was watching him. I was thinking about The Beast Inside, which is in 2 parts on his channel, but I watched Song of Horror, which only has 1 episode up, but it's going to be in 2 or more parts. So, but everything I watched, Beast Inside, Centralia, Interactivity, the interactive experience, they're all Noxons. So, just go to Noxon's channel. I don't feel like putting links up because I'm being lazy today. So, yeah, that's happening. So, let me talk about The Beast Inside real quick. So, The Beast Inside is actually brought to you from our lovely friends over at SA Games, or Lunar I gotta look on my stuff. It's SA Games. We're just gonna call them SA Games. Here they are. Nope, that's not them. That's not them. That's not them. They're the same people more or less who had did the Lust From series. So in the very beginning of Beast Inside, you can actually kind of see elements of Lust From Darkness. The way like the objective screen looked, I was just like, ooh, I'm getting Lust From Darkness vibes. Oh, Movie Games SA. That's what they are. I just happened to stop on that. Yeah, it's the same people that are doing the Drug Dealer Simulator, which I am praying that somebody play that. Somebody please play that for me, because there's gonna be some fucking comedy. I watched that trailer again last night. It was on the damn floor watching it. But yeah, and they're from the Lust From whatever series, Lust for Darkness, Lust From Beyond series. So that's who did that. And in the beginning, you're it's like 1970. I want to say it had to be like the year I was born, 1978. Between 1977 and 1979, because they were like Jimmy Carter was still president. So, yeah, it had to have been like sometime in the late 70s. So, like, I don't even know. You're with your pregnant wife. You're going to go live in this house. And, like, all this weird shit starts happening. And, like, you're seeing, like, creepy people. And, like, you're having flashbacks of the past. And, like, getting beaten by your dad and back in the day. But, like, there's also like this spy element because you supposedly work for the CIA and whatever. And yes, there's gonna be some spoilers in this, but you're working for the CIA and there's like the weird code cracking part where you gotta like, I don't even know, you had to like hook some shit into some other thing, and like it was weird, but it was intriguing. But I'm like, I could see where people could get frustrated with this because it looked like it was real in depth trying to get that code part together. So I was just like, because the first person I watched play was Mr. Craven. He was playing it. He was like kind of a little bit struggling with that part, but I didn't really. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of skipped through that part watching Noxon play because it was intriguing. I'm sure that's much more interesting to play than watch, but watching it is kind of like, I'm glad I ain't playing that. So, but in all seriousness, it's like this code breaking part where you gotta break some code to figure out where to go next. And like you go into this shed and it's like some dead deer hanging from like a rope pulley situation, and I don't know, it's real good. And then like you see all these dead people hanging from trees and shit as you're going deeper into the land. You just fucked off and left your pregnant wife somewhere pregnant and crazy. And like periodically you're like, oh, that's right, I need to get back to my wife. I'm like, oh my god, if my husband did it to me, it would be punchings a happening. Especially I'm pregnant and some crazy motherfucker is roaming around on our premises. You just gonna fuck off and leave me pregnant and alone with a crazy man? Punchings would have gone down. So, out now, not to be like spousal abuse, but I'm saying now, how you gonna leave your pregnant wife and be like, oh, that's right, I think I have a pregnant wife I gotta go and tend to? Punchings. So, like, finally, after going through like the middle and a half, the end, which I kind of figured out in the beginning, I was like, I don't know, I think his boyfriend is causing the problems. It was boyfriend that was the bad husband that was like leaving his wife all left. He was actually the killer, and he actually was the one causing all the problems, but he is actually crazy. So, but you have a choice. And I loved that. I was not expecting to have like an option of what to do. You can either admit that you're crazy and try to deal with like the crazy, or you can just be like, no, we just going to just be crazy and happy being crazy and live in the shadows. I have yet to see anybody take that ending. I want to see somebody take that ending. But the people that I watch play, they all take the ending like, oh, we crazy, we just going to deal with it. So you wake up in the hospital after you kill your evil alter ego, and you have another choice to make that basically, are you sick and have problems, or was your wife a spy? Because he's still clinging on to his delusion that his wife is a spy, and like she was like the problem, and like he's still working for the CIA, and like he's yelling at the doctor, you work for the KGB, motherfucker, I know you working for the KGB, and this isn't like a real hospital, y'all just making me think I'm crazy. But he was really crazy. So finally, in the endings or the two endings that I keep seeing, because it's like I said, is I'm sick, I need help, or my wife is a spy. I want to see somebody take my wife as a spy ending too, because they fucking tased the shit out of boyfriend, because he was like, okay, he's still going bananas, we gotta, because that was when they were handing out, apparently they still hand out electroshock therapy. They still do this. I thought this shit would have been illegal at this point, but apparently somewhere somebody is still getting electric shock treatments. But they electric shock that dude, and he like, okay, I'll be good, I'm crazy. So he admits his problems, and that's how it ends. But then, like, after the credits roll, he's sitting on the porch at that house, and like, he says something, I don't remember what he says, and it's like the end, and then it does a question mark, or is it the end? I'm like, what? So, I don't know. It was good. I actually really enjoyed The Beast Inside a lot. I liked it a lot. I want to see that other ending now, where you either accept the fact that you're just murdery and just be happy being murdery, and the ending of, no, my wife was a spy. I think they just probably just barbecued that man out of existence. So, I don't know. But it was good. I suggest y'all go play it because I love SA games. I'm movie games SA. I like them. And I'm hoping somebody play Drug Dealer Simulator. And Lord knows that I can't wait for the smut and trash that is the Lust from Beyond. Oh, this is supposed to come out next year. That's gonna be glorious, and that's probably somebody went to put their trash on Pornhub, because I'm telling you what, it's gonna be people fucking. It's just gonna be so much trash, and I'm so looking forward to it, because I need some smut in my life. I probably don't, but I'll take it. I will take the smut where I can get it. So now the interactive experience, or what the fuck was it called? Interaction and interactive experience, something like that. I gotta keep looking. Interactivity. All right, admittedly, I fell asleep on this game. I ain't gonna lie, I did fall asleep on it because I was really tired today. I got a flu shot. Ow! I got a flu shot on this arm. I was gonna show you where the band-aid still is. My arm is all fucked up on that flu shot. The lady did say, she's like, your arm might hurt for a little bit. You might get cold symptoms. I was feeling so raw for the last 2 days. Actually, yesterday. I feel a little better today, but I felt weird and like lethargic yesterday. But I did fall asleep on Interactivity because it's creepy, but in a very low key, subtle, random kind of way. So it's a first person game where you're walking through this museum that's kind of like, y'all know, don't like regular interactive museums that you go to because they need people to be interested, because apparently you can't hold your attention for like more than 2 seconds without like breaking a phone out or what the fuck ever. So basically you're walking through this museum, and you're going through the exhibits, but the last exhibit is a button, and it gets real weird because they're like, don't touch the button, don't look at the button, don't think about touching the button, don't think about how satisfying it's going to feel to touch said button. It's like they're urging you to touch this button, and then you get in the room where the button is, you get up to where the button is, because this is giant fucking button. It's not like a little tiny button, it's huge. And there's a key in there's the exit sign, the key in that button room, but anytime you get to where the button is, this giant wall of bars comes up so you can't touch it. So you have the option to leave, but underneath the leave thing it says break for an emergency, and you get a key, and it opens another door, and then you can basically drop out the ceiling onto this button. And then like you keep replaying it, and it gets weirder and weirder, and you got to find different ways to touch the button. It is so fucking bizarre. It is the weirdest game I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, it's like intriguing in a really weird kind of way. Cause like you just going through the mill trying to touch this stupid fucking button, and I can't explain it. It was weird. It's a really odd experience. I don't know if that game costs money or what, but I say check it out because it's so damn weird that it's intriguingly weird. So, yeah, that was what Interactivity. Actually, I fell asleep on the end. I don't really know what happens at the end of that. So, check it out. I'll rewatch it. Actually, I'll just rewatch the end to see what happened. I think it's kind of anticlimactic if I had to guess, but check it out. It's weird. If you're looking for something like if you're looking for something like that's not overtly, it's creepy, it's not scary. It's weird. It's that weird, creepy, like that fucked up girl with the paper eyes kind of situation that I was talking about last week. It's that kind of weird. So if you're looking for something weird to play that's out of the ordinary, that's not overtly scary, it's just low key, like the fuck kind of scary, play that. It's weird. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is Centralia. What the fuck was it called? Hold on. It is called Centralia Homecoming, and it was a demo. Alright, so as we all know, I am from the beautiful state of Pennsylvania, and Centralia, Pennsylvania is a town in Pennsylvania. Long story short is, they were throwing in the 50s and 60s, it was a mining town. So in the 50s and 60s, the mine was depleted and there wasn't anything left in the mine. So they just started throwing trash from the town into the mine. And somebody had the bright idea, oh, let's light this trash on fire because that's going to be fucking wonderful after they threw it in the mine. So the mine ignited from the trash fire. And there was underground fires in the town that was raging. That people like, I guess whoever started the fire, because it was the fire department or the police department. It was somebody, the sanitation department. It was between them three departments that this was going on. And this mine fire, they were just like, y'all see that? And they were like, no, we ain't see that good. They just walked away and fucked off and didn't tell anybody this was happening. So fast forward to like the 70s or 80s, some kid is playing and gets almost killed, getting swallowed into a fiery sinkhole because the fires have now started eroding the town from the bottom up, basically. So they had to shut the town down. There's apparently only 8 people that still live in there. If you go, and there's videos of people that still visit Centralia. If you go to Centralia, the old highway is buckling. And apparently, if there's snow on the ground, there's parts where no snow is because the ground is like on fire from the literal fire underneath the street. So it is all messed up. And then there's like this other side conspiracy theory with the remaining residents of Centralia saying that the fire is pretty much under control and it's just the state trying to, or actually in Pennsylvania, you're not a state, you're a commonwealth. That the commonwealth is trying to take over that area for eminent domain and they don't want that. They want to rebuild Centralia because it lost its zip code. It's a mess. It's a weird fucking situation in Centralia, Pennsylvania. It's an intriguing story, and oddly enough, that's where the idea of Silent Hill also came from this town in Pennsylvania called Centralia. So, that is the Centralia situation. Now, this damn game is sort of based on the legend of Centralia, but I don't fucking know where the zombies are coming into this. It's like, first of all, the notes in that are real tiny. Like, the letter itself will have, like, regular writing. But then when you open it up to read with the letter, you'd be better off just having it the picture and just reading off the picture. Because the lettering is, like, that damn big. And I'm watching this on the TV in here, and it's still, like, that damn big. And I'm like, it was late last night when I was watching it. And I'm like, I don't feel like getting out of bed to pause it to look and read what this is talking. But apparently they had some occult activity, and I guess that's where the zombies fit in. But basically, before we get to the zombie situation, this man was living in Centralia and going on business trips, and with his wife and daughter still left in the town. The town imploded like it did, and his daughter got out, but his wife didn't. So his daughter went to go look for his wife, and he's going to go look for the both of them in the abandoned town of Centralia. So, but I still don't know where the fucking zombies are coming in. Like, nobody said anything about fucking zombies and shit. I don't even get how, like, I could see, like, mine fire demons. If you're going to do an occult situation, I could see that. That would have been cool. I'd have been like, well, fuck me. I'm like, well, damn. Especially you want to throw an occult aspect into it, but how you gonna have zombies? That don't make no fucking sense. Like, I don't get it. And even if they were zombies, I could still say, because I think something about the cemetery was being threatened and they had to relocate a cemetery. You could have flaming zombies because of the occult activity. That might make more sense, but they're just regular zombies shambling around, and it's just like, the fuck is happening? So, I don't know. It looked interesting. And then there was like this weird phone call situation where somebody was like, I know you're here. You don't belong here. You're going to die. And ha ha ha. And it was just like, the fuck is happening? So I liked it. It was interesting because I really do. Not enjoy, but I think it's kind of interesting, the story of Centralia as a whole ass story. But I don't see how, like, they're getting zombies, even if we're in a cult situation. Where the fuck the zombies fitting into this? I don't get it. So, check that out. It's floating around somewhere. It's probably on Itch.io if I had to guess. But I'm not posting links today. I am being very lazy today. So I'm not posting links. So that is it's almost all I have. I am going to an anime con in Tampa this week. Tomorrow I am going to be at, not that anybody cares, but I figured I'd put it out there. I am going to go to LumiCon. I want to go to Anime USA next week, but I missed the hotel deadline, and I really want to go to Anime USA. I ain't been to Anime USA in years. I would love to go back to anime, or as I lovingly call it, Anime USA. I would love to go back to Anime USA, but I don't think I'll be able to squeeze it together. If y'all know somebody that need a roommate, I make a wonderful roommate. I don't make any noise. I'm relatively clean and quiet. I give you your money. So if you know somebody that needs a roommate, hit me up, please, because I would really love to go to Anime USA again. But now that is all I have, and I will see y'all probably in Pennsylvania, probably in my old room in my parents' house at some point. All right, later.